Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're cooking now. Yeah. All right. We're cooking now. All right. Do I want the game audio this loud? That's fine. You know what? Yeah. Better the game audio background noise than my background noise. I keep wanting to spin the camera because I'm so used to playing Baldur's Gate all the time, but that's not the this isn't that kind of game. Okay. Limited things that I could do right now. Oh, but here's one.
A cosmonaut suit, a relic of Project Autonomia. Its shoulder patch reads, "The stars are ours, 77.
Ah!
Nothing especially bad happened in 77. That was the year your mother caught you stealing her cigarettes.
It was a mistake for her to leave them on the counter.
You pat your pocket involuntarily. The absence of... Either way, it says nothing about the origins of... Your focus widens back...
Alright, well, anyway, let's talk to this lady and tell her that that guy's not a creep.
But she did not see the creep fall to his death.
He's up.
Disappointment in her tone.
Whoa.
Biddy craves blood.
I don't want to be mean, but it is sort of funny. He's just an engineer watching the tram line.
Oh. Well, engineering is good work, proper. Though he doesn't seem to be doing much of it. Carmona knew he was off, but just a slacker all along.
Aw, poor guy. He doesn't choose to be up there.
Carmona would not take comfort in that. Here. Some comfort in return.
Oh,
Not that Carmona
nice.
has forgotten you came here with questions. Ask away.
What do we got? Fingerless gloves. What do I have right now? Oh, well, they put the coordination up, so. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you were going to tell me about my colleague from the Superblock.
Ah, yes. He was fine super block soul. I should have known you were cut from the same cow the way you scaled that pylon.
Okay, that feels... The way she says cow, I don't appreciate.
I sent him to the docks west of here.
Okay.
Big boatman there.
We already know
Directed
about this.
to the bazaar manager, in charge of imports, exports. Maybe he knows where he went.
Right, we already talked to him.
And she knows no more than you did
Yeah,
already.
okay, dang. Oh, okay, yeah, let's ask her about Tempo.
Oh yes, bastardo. He him turned the bazaar into the bootleg bazaar, drawing Lusians, irritating the local mob. It's all men fighting while Carmona sleeps.
Good for you, Carmuna.
Haven't seen him or his assy assistant assing around for a
Oh.
while. They're probably shacked up somewhere, making the angels sick.
Who's this hussy?
Carmona doesn't keep track of assy names. Who cares? She just smokes and skims clothes
Okay.
on top of the shipments. Things we don't notice.
An entrepreneurial woman.
Sounds more like she notices, but does not care.
And she's been collecting our payments for the last few weeks. Sad suddenly, we low people
Oh.
tolerate a teenager managing the place on his behalf. I won't have it, Manuna. She may run the bootleg bazaar, but she doesn't run her Doña Carmuna.
Did you notice any strange behavior in Tempo recently?
He's not been himself. You know, he used to drink, then he stopped. Perhaps he slid back into the bottle without Carmona noticing.
Okay.
Every day he was at the shrine by the Western Gate, offering and praying.
Huh.
Business as a man like that with the stars.
Ooh, interesting. A little bit of world building info and info on the guy who's part of the next step of the investigation.
Well, you ought to choose them better. Let him know he's a bastardo next you see him. Enough indeed.
Why were you so worried about the pylon guy?
Well,
She lowers her voice.
Ooh, a secret. She's sharing some juicy gossip with me.
the dock workers suspect that they found an agent of the Weeping Eye working right here in the bazaar.
Your heart convulses at them.
Nice. Oh, wait. What? Okay, so it would have been worse, and I would have gotten more fatigue if I hadn't passed that? Right? Right? Right?
Found him taking Lucian money. Carmuna doesn't believe it, Domenina. They got the wrong man.
Tell me about the man they accused.
He bought a beautiful
Ha,
coat
of course.
sold it just last week. A real gentleman. Nobody with the eye could be so polite or have such a good taste in outerwear.
Do you know his name, where he went? Look at all these tantalizing choices. But they're all just like a waste. And I want to know.
He was like a son to me, Menina. But no, never got his details.
Oh, Carmona thinks she's got jokes. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe. No, let's go with this. I don't want to reveal too much about my opinions.
They're Lucian, Menina. Bazaar's full of bootlegs. They're keeping an eye on their wares.
The Weeping Eye do not care about knockoff toys, but they're here, and something is happening levels above her head.
Describe this coat. It may be warming techno-fascist shoulders. Shoulders.
It was a trench coat, multicolored, but predominantly oranges, rays. It recalled the carpet bag of the olden variety.
A carpet bag? That has to be on purpose.
The man in photo 24. Were the Weeping Eye that close to you already?
Oh. What's photo 24 again?
He was at photo 24 and your double was incapacitated.
Oh!
This is now your prime suspect.
Okay, wait, hold on. So this guy... Okay, hold on. Okay. There's an agent of the Weeping Eye. He was taking Lucian money. He bought a beautiful coat. Okay, so this guy who bought the coat from her, everyone suspects is an agent of the Weeping Eye. But she doesn't think so. That's why she's speaking so fondly of him. But he's the general suspect of being of the Weeping Eye. The Weeping Eye guy was in photo 24, which I can't remember what that is. It sounds a little bit familiar to me. Okay, we're following along.
And he always had a camera. Ask yourself, Menina. Would a Weeping Eye man walk around with a camera? Too obvious. This is all a matter of taste. And not other. The one you're wearing. I'm afraid so, Menina.
Okay.
Very well.
Nah.
Is that what you are doing up on that pylon? Yes. Carmuna knows a contemplation festival.
Give me some wisdom, Carmuna.
contemplating, how are you to stop? Don't try it again.
That's actually extremely healthy, good advice.
Bastardo. Enough indeed. This bazaar is always changing. Lots to ask, lots to say. We're in the ruins of a silk numero 3, burnt down decades ago. But Carmona still remembers the smell of the flies. Nestor.
Sweet Nestor, Portofiro's supreme leader from the years 28 to 80.
Woo!
In his own words, he relieved his citizens
Oh,
from
uh-oh.
the burden.
Uh-oh.
We used to paint that statue with all sorts of insults when it still stood. We knew slurs you haven't even imagined.
We knew slurs you haven't even imagined. That's good.
She sighs, nostalgic.
He promised us Nestorismo, a new type of politics, his own invention. A middle ground between the developed world and the superblock.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, wow. Okay. We finally have a genuinely political dialogue option moment in the game that doesn't feel contrived or hack or mentioning communism for the memes. This is like applies to the world's politics. I believe the spy agency that I'm a part of is part of the developed world, and the superblock is the world economic moralist system. So, okay, there can be no middle ground between humanity and capital. That's making strong statements about these two, the developed world and superblock, and saying that they could never be united. And then we have sounds sensible, a compromise taking best of both ideas, but then that's basically complimenting this guy who was a literal techno-fascist who relieved his people of the right to vote. And then you also have this one, but he didn't get his people in line. You undermined him, which I guess is also just taking his side. Huh. So I guess the second option is kind of the safest in the sense that I don't want to take the side of Sweet Nestor, this guy that she very much hated.
Ah, yes, I remember that one. But Bastardo Nestor thought Portofino could be different.
Sure.
She jerks her chin over to the statue. Nestor's pondweed eyes stare up at the sky through a foot of rank canal water.
You see how it went?
Okay. Okay. Oh, the spacesuit. Yes.
Another relic of Nestor's idiocy. Thought he could go to space. Total disaster. He never really recovered from that one.
Interesting.
And for what? Why go to space? All that stuff is already here.
Charming.
Dismissing space exploration as a logistical inconvenience.
I guess I am kind of curious about this only because I don't know what this is.
Lisa,
Yeah.
That you'd imply there's anything she couldn't tell you about Kisok.
this is the heart of the city. Ours is the factory and
Oh, okay.
we are proud, working people. In the sunset, they make money. In Kisak, we make things.
Right. Okay.
Back before silk burned down, that is. But
That-
we're still proud, and we still have the docks.
Right. Okay.
Hero belongs to Kisak.
Okay. Yeah. This is like how Martinez is part of Jamrock, which is part of Revachol. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Deepening the world. And then, right. I remember them talking about the S-Silk. That was their factory that burned down, which was a big economic engine for them. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
People people call it Lusmania. The culture blockade was designed to protect the city from loose influence. But of course that just makes it more interesting to these people.
I'm guessing the culture blockade are educated poofs
Imagine
types.
a big fake wall around the city. Stops music and film and whatnot from getting through, yes? Except it doesn't work and nobody wants it to. Useless.
Interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna say this because it agrees with her worldview, and that'll make her happy.
Oh, I remember that feeling. Enjoy being young, Melina. Just let young people buy their fascist toys and wear their fascist clothes until they realize alone what fools they look.
Okay. She's stringent in her own worldview.
Eyes flashing, voice lowered, some sweet and subtle
Oh,
secret
ooh.
at the tip of her tongue.
Tell me.
They say all the Lusian ministers are copies of one old philosopher. You know what that really means?
I heard they're imprints.
Oh yes, imprints. These are inbreds, Menina. Ever seen pictures of royal families?
Inbred, the worst kind of bootleg.
The vendor smushes her face with her hands, pulling at her chin and cheeks to deform them into new and exciting shapes.
That's how they look. Malformed from systemic bleeding. Lusians just the same.
Oh my.
Mark my words. That's why you never see them.
I smell a little bit of racism.
Humoring an old woman, doing your good deed for the day, buffing up your soul.
That's the idea. Is it working?
No, Manina, your soul still looks small and shabby from here. For that, you need the stars.
She means God. I've picked that up.
It started with the fire in a
Yep,
second
okay.
country. Half the city worked for the company, and all of us suddenly out of work. It was very difficult time.
That's, yeah.
But at first it was exciting. The old city burned. We drank, we sobbed. I danced with the soldier boy. Who
Danced with a soldier boy.
He's dead now. The flames subsided, and we waited like refugees around the cooling break for management to return, rebuild. They never did. So we began to search the ruins, see what we could salvage.
You started by selling salvage then.
Yes. We loaded it up on the
Okay.
cargo boats as if it were dye. The dock workers found buyers, which turned them into smugglers.
Huh.
This area has been a market ever since, though the contents and bosses are changing like the leaves.
Okay, wow. This is actually helping me understand the shape of how this place came to be.
They probably did it themselves for the insurance. Or some poor die girl finally had a nervous break.
Huh.
Carmona has nothing but time, but none for that mystery anymore. Only perhaps to wish it had been me.
Sorry to hear that your soldier died.
It was never mine, just borrowed him from another. And he's alright, Menina. Drink, work, hard living. We lead difficult lives. We expire.
Huh. Sorry to hear it.
It is a happy memory.
Okay. Sounds like the fire was more of a party than a disaster.
One creates the other, and around they go.
Feliz Navidad. Wait, that's not it. Set. Thus is life.
You are most welcome.
Where can I get a drink?
Cook the meal. Note of the bazaar. And don't come back here drunk and stinking on my nice wraps.
Alright.
Very good.
See ya.
Bazaar's closing soon, Melina. Don't forget to check the racks.
guarded, but for
Oh,
leave the rapper.
she's closed up for the day. Can't buy anything from her right now. Twitch feels worse today. Oh boy, we're already we're already commenting on the stream. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of safe scumming here. I'm not above that kind of stuff. All right.
The cosmonaut suit, a relic of Project Autonomia. Its shoulder patch reads, "The stars are ours, 77.
Ah. Well, I said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm not proud. I know this isn't like plot relevant. I just don't like a mystery. And I had that whole conversation with her to increase my chances, so I'm just gonna take it. There we go, baby. All right.
A classroom with a buffed blue floor and white fiberboard tiling. The teacher rolls a
Oh.
square little television in on a cart. The girls in their final year of gymnasium gather
Right,
around.
okay. This is her memory of it. Cool. The floor was cool against my legs.
The camera follows the white column up, and then it jerks or cuts out. When the picture returns, there's just a white cloud sprouting new white
Yeah.
flames. The rocket nowhere to be seen. For a long moment, none of the students can tell what's happening. Then, one by one, they realize
That would be a traumatic memory.
a faulty seal, a minor propellant leak. Next thing you know, 4 cosmonauts are splattered across the face of God.
The rocket exploded, I remember.
The end of Project Autonomia, engulfing with it Portafero's dreams of stars.
And we watched it live on TV.
You and millions of school children the world over.
This is great. This is good world building. This feels like a moment when you would get one of Harry's like deeper memories of being a gym teacher or something like that. Except obviously, I don't think Cascade is as tragic as Harry. Like, she let down her spy team on her mission 6 years ago, and she's been on ice since then, and she's got a lot of shame about that, or not. But that's just like, you know, she's a professional in a job, and it's high stakes, and she had one failure. It seems like a gray area or a role play choice as to whether or not it was her fault. So it's like, otherwise, you know, who is she? And this is a great detail to add to both the world and the character, to be like, they had their own Challenger explosion moment, or even like, I'm sure one of the early Apollos exploded on TV, and that was hard for Gen Xers to see. So yeah, this is cool. What happened after that?
Expensive, fruitless. The failure of Project Autonomia promptly tanks the Portaferan economy. Supreme leader Nestor flees into his third exile not long after.
Wow. Third exile. Wow.
As for the bazaar, it's saturated with surplus equipment, memorabilia and replicas. This suit is most likely the latter.
You find the coolest stuff around here.
Few of it genuine, but does it matter if the feeling's real?
Whoa, that's a good line. That's a good line. Okay. I don't want to blow too much smoke up this game's butt quite yet, but if we want to talk about Disco Elysium feeling moments, this feels like one of those moments. This feels like one of the many good lines that you get in the Doomed commercial district when you're like looking around at some of the failed businesses. This feels like that. It feels like it's touching on something very banal, but there's like a deeper feeling or thematic messaging to it. I'm definitely picking up, like, it's a spy story. We're a spy. We fake our identity and ourselves, and does it matter if the feeling's real in terms of if something is genuine or true? Yeah. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's definitely a point in the themes category right there. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I'm glad I save scummed that. In fact, real quick, I'm going to drop a save on top of that save because that was so good. This is like this is a moment where it's like people look down on save scumming or whatever, but I wasn't even doing it for like, it wasn't a red roll or anything like that. It was a completely optional roll. All it did was give me some world building. Maybe the game wanted me to work for it more, but I got my dessert first before dinner, and I compliments to the chef. What am I doing right now? Okay, so no. The suspect was a guy in the photo 24. Because I want to figure out who poisoned Pseudopod. That's really my main focus. Going to that bar would help with tempo. Is there a log of the conversations? Is that... We're in the journal. Is that like a crazy thing to wonder about? There's probably not a log. The thing is, okay. So... Yeah, I'm like a tiny bit lost on what I should do next. Oh, let's talk to Carmuna's nephew or grandson or whatever he was. Because you know what? It's like, I'm on Carmuna's side. You're being too mean to her. She's a good lady. He was like over here. Yeah, this guy.
Where'd you get a Carabinero hat, miss? You shouldn't be wearing that. Could cause confusion.
Is it a crime?
Something I can arrest you for? No. But if you impersonate any kind of law official at an actual crime scene or become a nuisance, then you could end up in court.
Alright then.
Best if you remove it when out in public. Nothing to worry about then.
Do you know where Tempo is by any chance?
Can't say I'm familiar with the name.
Okay, so yeah, no, he's not.
No part of him is even trying to actually pretend.
Oh, what if we whisper?
I still don't know him. Were I aware of anyone conducting illicit business, formalities would be expected. Paperwork, licensing, inspections. It'd be my responsibility to report all inconsistencies.
I think he's asking for a bribe.
I can tell you Petra the music vendor's a major arsehole.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
An old blood Gollum disc. And he told me all the time, polystyrene blocks to his feet and jump in the canal then look for it.
Yeah, he does seem like a character, doesn't he?
Doesn't make sense. Why not go for something that sinks?
I told him as much. He said that was the point. His demise should be slow, so that I'd hear him scream for hours.
Does he hate you or just your music?
I suspect he mostly hates himself.
Whoa. Whoa. Uno reverse card.
I don't get why he brings up all this violent stuff all the time. If he ever goes through with it, there won't be any shock value. It'll just be sad.
Whoa. What's the Portaferran music scene like?
Dying. Maybe dead.
Okay.
Tremendous sadness courses through him.
Oh.
Just 10, maybe 15 years ago, there were feedback parties.
Feedback?
in the alley. right behind the bazaar. Anyone who played loud enough could jam. You'd hear the distortion 3 canals away. We had local signs too. Ossos de Som, Radio Sonica. You'd know a sign maker by the puncture wounds on their fingers, from all the needlework.
Needlework to make magazines?
We didn't have printers, but the old women taught us.
Aunt, okay.
You thread black ribbon through a Calvera 5000, glue paper to scrap envelopes, then hammer the pedal. Clack, clack, clack.
Okay. Huh. Very guerrilla.
Just a few pages long. A good sign maker could crank out 4, maybe 5 per hour, and each would be unique.
Oh, extremely inefficient, but so romantic. Maybe because of that.
Round Andalusian syrup. Now the kids are singing about some beaches they've never seen in a Folsville setup. Chestnut toothbrush ads too.
Wow. I can relate to this guy because I'm also in my 30s and feel like music has gone in a direction that I can't follow anymore.
His sleeve slides up, and for a moment, you see the hint
I know too much about Sabrina Carpenter.
Maybe it's just a fad and the next one will be local. Maybe I'm just getting old.
The GM gives you the most.
Okay. All right, we've found a new area. A vending machine. Nice.
A monolith of gleaming beverages, encased in glass and light. Strange patterns and vivid colours abound. One catches your eye in particular. A striking red and black can marked Heifer Red and Black Special Edition. Delicious scarcity. Obtain.
Interesting. Okay.
The coins vanish with a jangle. Nothing happens.
Oh no!
Nothing. You were warned. The developed world will happily unburden you of your currency in exchange for services never rendered. Automated, unfeeling commerce stares back at you. It is no
I'm so mad.
transaction before you mirrors the proportions of a coffin.
Yeah, let's do it.
The serpent that devours its own tail.
Huh. That's like freshman year economics deep.
The rabid dog that defecates then reconsumes.
That's some Reddit communism.
Something rattles within the machine's guts. The coffees sway gently. None fall from their rack. Your hands glimpse the machine's full weight as it rocks back and forth. Still, it does not give up the red and black special edition coffee. Cumbrous movement, glacial reaction speed. The automaton may be large, but it is beatable.
Okay, I guess I can exert myself, but it won't cost me anything? It's a red check, so I should definitely exert myself. Especially since there seems to be no cost.
Enduring the weight of its own contradictions has left the extortion apparatus vulnerable. Subjugate it.
Well, I don't want to shout my name. Ah, screw it.
A lot. Expect mild bruising.
Oh.
Disregard pain, the blow has been struck, the people emboldened. The serpentine coil of metal jutters into life, then the coffee drops into the dispenser like a small dead animal. The coffee can feels like victory in your hand. Your business is done here.
Okay, real quick, do I have anything to decrease anxiety? That could work. Ooh. Oh, but it gets delirium down pretty low. I see. Let's enjoy some schnapps. It's delirium -2 or delirium +2. Okay, yeah. Let's drink some schnapps.
The vending machine awaits your selection, yet seems utterly indifferent to it.
Wait, what? Did I accidentally click the wrong one? Oh, it's considered one item. That's a bummer. I was hoping I'd get 2 different vending machines. Okay. Also, I wasn't able to get money from it, which is also disappointing. I thought I had the thought cabinet ability to, like, any vending machine, or conditioning, I should say. Yeah, steal from vending machines. Okay, but I guess I just can't steal from this vending machine? Or maybe I can only do it once per day or something? That's disappointing. Well, it's officially 10 o'clock, so I feel like the game's gonna make me go to bed soon. Ooh, what's this? Ooh! What pants am I wearing right now? Ooh, doppelgang or coordination. Ooh. Well, then I guess it's which looks better. Oof. I don't... Huh. I don't know if that looks better or not. I feel like I've used doppelgang more often, so we'll stick with this. Still waiting for something to force me to go to sleep. Okay. Now, hold on. Is this the payphone that made the guy go missing? Because I thought maybe it was this payphone. Should I give it a call? We don't have anything to fear from Enter because we're an agent of Enter, right? So...
The payphone stands half embedded in a concrete pedestal. Its frame weather-stained and dull. You can talk privately, as long as you keep your voice down.
There's a guy literally right here. What are you talking about?
The box is scrubbed of the usual flyers and graffiti, leaving streaks of adhesive and permanent marker behind. The coin slot has been aggressively papered over.
The keystone.
Cracked receiver and yellowed plastic. At least a decade, you assume. Stretched too many times. Coils slacken near the base, but someone's wound a rubber band to keep them tight. Something catches your eye. Beneath the grime, the metal surface ripples like something's trapped underneath. The grime yields in oily streaks. Slowly, a shape emerges, rounded and friendly. A dolphin, embossed into the chassis. The engraving's shallow, eroded by years of neglect, but legible. 1F7G35.
Ah.
94X12. A serial number.
Okay.
As good a place to start as any.
Huh.
You relax your posture and take a step back.
You lift the receiver to your ear. No dial tone. Only a crackling silence.
Now there's a voice I've never heard before. Hello, darling.
Okay. Interesting.
I like how you sound.
This, on a very shallow level, reminds me of Disco Elysium because we once again have a payphone randomly connecting me with people.
A soft, excited laughter folds into each word, like sugar melting into warm cream.
We're supposed to be gay, right? I like how you sound too.
Oh, then I can tell already that this is going to be good. Lovers call me Duchess, and this is the miracle line. I'm glad you called. I feel like I've been waiting for you. A sock importer? Is he a friend of yours? An enemy? Do you want to hear about him fucking me? Do you want to hear about how he kept his socks on the whole time? My card? Like a business card? I don't have those, darling. Maybe one of my lovers printed it for fun. I can't discuss my other lovers, baby. Please don't be disappointed with me.
Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can increase our chances.
I have to be away sometime, but I'll try to make it less frequent. Now I know it might be you on the other side. But don't you worry about me, sweetheart. I'm looked after just fine.
The audio was a little different on that one. The line must have been recorded differently or something.
I told you, I'm a Duchess.
Your heart flutters at her name.
My name is the answer to whatever your heart desires. Now let's fall in love.
Okay.
Is that a type of person? It's only pleasure, darling. I'm here to serve you however you like.
Okay, this also feels like a Disco Elysium turn in the conversation.
Enough about me. Tell me who you really are.
A humble penitent.
Then kneel for me, baby. I control out
Oh.
within. Let me hear your confessions. Lick them clean.
Actually, this is kind of interesting on a psychological level. Although, I guess I should take a moment and acknowledge that the game now has me employing the services of a sex worker for the purposes of psychological recuperation. Huh. Okay. This is feeling a little Disco Elysium-y. This is yeah. This feels like the right aesthetic, and maybe even the right themes. Diving into base, embarrassing pleasures and ideologies in an effort to dull the pain of your past.
Tell me all about it. Tell me how bad you've been.
I disobeyed my boss.
I don't think that's all bad. Unless you want it to be. In which case, baby, you're a sinner.
My. Enough confession for now. Oh. Oh no! That actually took my... that actually took my point down. Oh boy.
Anything, darling. Let me inside your head.
Oh. Be my controller. I do secret government tasks for you.
You feel an odd, tingling lightness to your mind as she takes this in.
It's you. How good of you to finally check in. What's the status of your assignment?
Okay. Now we've got the head fuck.
That's Melita's accent. Here it comes, your favorite part. A vaguely stern woman is about to choreograph you.
You sound just right.
Focus. I asked about your assignment. Don't lie to me. I know that isn't true. You fucked up again. You disobeyed me. And now everything's gone to shit. But it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. I'm here. I'll guide you.
Wow. Oh my god. Wow. I need your help. Why don't you ever help me?
It's okay. You're out there on a mission. It's so hard. But you know what else you are?
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, here comes another turn.
She moans softly. Hairs rise along
Whoa.
her arm.
Tell me.
Mine.
Oh.
This is the real deal. She fakes it with everyone else but you. She
Oh,
knows
no.
it.
You'll do everything I say, and you'll do it well.
With you in my ear, I can't go wrong.
You'll come home, all your silly tasks done,
Oh.
and I'll be waiting for you.
The magic phone in your room. Her knight, her sword. Her lover returned.
Wait.
Kneel before me. Rest your head between my thighs. No, operant, but this isn't what you want.
Her voice softens, warms, back to her own. No, wait. Come back.
This is the wrong phone, hon. You should call her. It's my job to see desires. and I can see that yours is a real person. Go to her. She's the one you need.
Wow. Wow. I feel a heady feeling of total surrender to the game's mood. And at the same time, I feel embarrassed for myself. Because again, what's happening here is the game has just had a sex worker play me. And yet, on a mechanics level, my stats literally got lowered by her. And on like a plot and character level, we've deepened the idea of what it is that drives Cascade, while also showing this new character who for a second really convinced me on a meta level that this was someone connected to the spy agency, but it's not. She just played me. She played Cascade. And now I, again on a meta level as the player, now that I realize I've been played, it's like I have a deeper understanding of how much Cascade really does, like I'm role-playing it this way, but she truly, written into the game, deeply desires redemption and sees the only way of getting it is through completing this mission and hearing the words from a person of authority, in this case Melita, that all is forgiven, which is the secret message that we deciphered. Well, it was all will be forgiven, but yeah, damn. In this moment, I do feel they successfully captured the magic of Disco Elysium. Plot, character, yeah, setting, themes, mechanics, aesthetic. This whole thing screams Disco Elysium. And yet it's completely its own thing. The similarities are just rhyming, echoing rhymes. Someone seeking redemption, looking for it in all the wrong places. I don't even care that I failed this role. I hope
let your voice carry loss.
I hope that I get to keep redoing this role because I want to keep talking to this character. She doesn't have anything to do with the spy agency. This is just a sex worker who knows how to do her job, and it's a job that we should all learn to respect because it's the kind of skill set that even a spy like can't fully grasp.
Has he been thrown at it? Hands bound behind his back, lip bleeding, gazing up at us, helpless. Pleasure can do that to a man, baby. I've seen it. I can ride
Whoa.
the soul right out of them.
Okay, well, and then there's the other skill of sex workers.
These are not the images you needed in your mind. Yet there they are.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the chat.
Line's always open. I'll miss you.
You step away from the phone into the dark.
Whew. That was wild. Is this game ever gonna make me go to sleep? Make Cascade go to sleep? Is that just never gonna happen? Floating medical clinic. Okay, well, I'm curious.
A watertight marine door.
Ah.
A small placard above the entryway reads, Community Care Clinic, open 4 a.m.
Oh, wait a minute.
to 10 p.m.
Oh, I just missed it. I just missed it.
The door awaits. At the midpoint of the door is a 3-point full stainless steel lock. Only by someone with specialized knowledge of heavy-duty seacraft doors and their mechanisms. You slink away from the house.
Okay. This is another place that we'll come back to later. Oh, interesting. This is the maxed out zoom. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess just in that area, because I'm able to zoom out again. Okay. All right. Up here is the other direction. Yeah, that'll connect us back to Party Alley. And then our hotel room. It's not, I don't know. The place where Pseudopod is waiting for us. Hopefully he's still alive. Oh, right. Actually, we should look at the other payphone now, real quick.
This is the one. The payphone that makes people disappear. The receiver emits a hollow whisper in your ear.
Okay.
You hear only the reverberation of your own voice, amplified by the phone. Still half hoping for something to happen, you put the receiver down.
Okay.
Nothing happens. You hang up the phone. You step into the booth.
Okay.
You hang up the...
It's sort of silly to say, but is it
You
possible...
approach the reality situation flyer once more. Bagman is still saluting you. Bagman's stare seems...
I wonder if I'd made the call during the day, if that would have made a difference.
A dusty and disused storefront, closed with a metal shutter. Carl was here. M plus Y, heart. Unstoppable trade forever. Marito is a dog rapist.
Okay. Wow.
You lift the shutter gently. It resists.
Okay,
Lock.
yeah. We need a lockpick.
You turn away from the...
Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh, okay. This is just okay. This is like the game. The game is doing something.
An altar to Polaris, the bazaar's unofficial patron star. It is cluttered and precarious with offerings.
Like a collective artwork.
A spectacle of porphyry and humanity. The steps worn with years of its visitors' hope and grief. Whatever their meaning, They were enough to summon you here, now
Ooh.
to the shrine rammed into the side of the city.
Okay, it's a red roll, so... Okay.
Ink stains and knife scratches adorn the shrine. Jagged words cast toward the flickering skies. In your guiding, we learn. Do you envy our brief, searing lives? Marco loves Puss. As you fade, we follow.
Marco loves... Sheesh.
A collection of cheap plastic photo frames, haphazardly arranged on a red checkered tablecloth. Each heavy with significance.
Ah!
All of it lost on you.
Ah!
Between them lie offerings and totems. A necklace, some out of circulation coins, an old packet of smokes. There's no sign of the missing vendor. Ouroboros Black, an imported brand. As soon as you pick it up, you feel that whatever's inside it is not cigarettes. Outslide a few staple pages folded neatly into a little cube.
Oh, is it one of those
Exactly
zines?
the dimensions of the package.
Which is annoyingly, they should just call it a zine, but whatever.
Rite of passage. It's an exit visa. Permission to
Whoa.
travel out of Portofino. An elderly man stared back at you from a printed headshot of the document's apex. Long black and grey hair swept back in a wave. Augustino Dante, according to the name on the pages. Born in the year 27 in La Luz. The name, who knows? The document, yes.
Whoa.
City issued. Holographic stamp and all.
We gotta take it, right? We gotta take it.
You refold the pages along their elaborate creases and slip them in your pocket.
Will it let me change my clothes? I don't have anything that increases entanglement. Well, I'm not going to save scum this one because it's actually an important red roll. We have a decent chance, so... Ah! It hurts my heart!
You pinch your eyes tight, but no words come. And why would they?
Fuck off, Polaris.
Your words echo through the alley. A pit of hopelessness opens in your stomach as you skim the rows of faces.
Jeez. Forget it, there's no point.
You have no words for this place, and it has none for you.
Interesting.
In the darkness, you feel the presence of all the...
Very interesting. Because of our build, we're locked out of being religious. So, that's something. Oh, nice. Wild boars.
Wild boar piglets snuffle through the city's trash, still wearing the stripes of babyhood like halitosis humbugs. Behold, the cloven hoofed effect of urban administrative collapse. If you can find one, this is a street gang after all. They're even wearing matching colours. But where there are boarlets, there are boars. An adult can be up to 500 pounds of bristled, pitiless hog with tusks.
Look for an adult boar.
Scan from left to right.
checking the alley's tangled contours for a hint of hairy maternal rage. There is none. Yes. No interest from the hogolescents. You leave the boars to their...
Alright. Should we tell that guy? I feel like we should tell that guy. I'm gonna tell that guy. Assuming he's still awake, because I think at this point in game it's 11 p.m. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey buddy.
You're back again.
I saw some little boars in the alleys.
Doctor Senora Polaris. But just the little ones, yes?
Yes, I'd like to formally report them as adorable.
Right. Thank you for the report.
Why aren't you writing it down? It's a primo piece of intelligence.
Morito doesn't have a pen, but he has memorized the report. Don't worry.
You don't want to write it down, do you?
No pen, you see. And procedure says I'd have to file the report later today at the station in the Sunset, an hour away.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to commute.
Do you have anything else to tell Morito?
gives you the most...
Well, so I lost whatever respect I had for that guy. Which wasn't much, but...
The hoglets are still grunting merrily among the... One of the piglets looks up from her snuff lens with round hair. Her nostrils twitch into the breeze, catching your scent. She lowers her gaze, judging you wrong.
Alright.
Leave the boars.
Well, there are boars. Oh, nice. Should we go into the store? We only have 20 soul. I don't really think I want to.
Step over the threshold
Oh, wait.
and into a memory.
Oh, this is a bar.
This place, this bar, the center of the frozen world. Old schnapps and the faded sour cologne of body odor and bleach. Soft yellow light filtered through cracked shades. The rumble of the ice machine. A hissing television. Favorite den of Keysok's local Pelota squad and their partisans, as well as a certain disgraced spy of the Operant Bureau.
Breathe it in.
Stay aware circulates your lungs. The taste is familiar. Your eye is drawn to the shelf behind the bar, littered with dusty bottles. The best part about this place is that it's open all night, every night.
Oh, wow.
The doors are always open to you, as they are now.
That is nice. Vending machine.
In the machine aisles is a lineup. It strikes you that the machine is with
Oh.
the goal. She who toils and sweats while the vending automaton does nothing but dispense cheerfully, uncaringly, and at a significant price markup.
I value your labor, barmaid.
Solidarity must become praxis.
Oh, wow. Okay. There's a little communism coming back in.
Machine can never understand the value of money. Therefore, it does not deserve yours, or anyone else's. It's not been long since you broke into one of these. Best give it a bit more time.
Interesting.
Again. If the inspectors begin to suspect something's amiss, they'll lock the machines down. Or worse, stop refilling them until they can be replaced with tamper-proof models. You turn away from...
Okay. So that's... Okay.
On the wall above, mounted like the taxidermied
Don't
head
like
of
that.
a moose, is a toilet. Scratched in yellowed porcelain.
Yellowed.
Notable smudge on the lip of the sea.
not entertain further investigations.
Yeah, for once I'm glad I'm done.
It's safe to assume that you don't want to know.
Disgusting.
From across the room, the bartender notices your gaze and the expression on your face.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. The smudge on the rim is just blood.
That's what I thought it was.
83. Kiso versus Recreación. The referee sent Peña off on a bullshit call. A riot ensued, as per tradition. Someone ripped a toilet right out of the washroom wall and chucked it at the Recreación supporters.
Good God.
It's a misty, watercolored memory for her. Kisok's pride. The moment it all peaked. When all the madness and meaning in the world swelled into one glorious, unstoppable wave. They were just blowing off steam. Bit of a brawl never hurt anyone.
It's endearing.
The bartender gives a small, approving nod in your direction.
Good. Won some points with the bartender, who hopefully can tell us stuff. A lone housefly buzzes in the fridge. Oh boy. A shrine to an object god. Religion in this world seems interesting, although capitalist focused. Man with no heart, oh boy.
Under a thick
Oh,
curved
yeah, this
screen,
is, I forgot, it's just
colours
this.
rip and tear. A discoloured bloom of interference mars the corner
Oh.
of the screen, tinting the dancing mascot on the sidelines purple.
Oh, yeah. Pro typos are garbage. I suppose I'll buy a new one. Again.
Sounds expensive.
Nothing lasts anymore.
Okay.
The
Oh wait, I
TV
should just do the roll anyway, even though I have a low chance.
almost in
It's getting worse. I really need to just give up on it and buy a new one.
Wow.
and
Okay.
reflected by magnetic interference. The shadow mask has been corrupted. Without an instrument of magnetic banishment, you are near powerless to exorcise the demons of distortion from the fog mirror's television.
No need to throw this thing out. It just needs to be degaussed.
Oh.
You don't have a degaussing wand lying around somewhere, do you?
No. I'm not sure what you're even talking about. No wands here.
We're showing off our education. Although, that was just a lucky roll. We're supposed to be dumb.
All hope may not be lost. The proximity of the speakers to the CRT screen
Ah.
is this blight. So perhaps removing their malign influence will, if not completely free the television, at least prevent its further defilement.
You should probably find one then. No, in the meantime, you can just move the speakers further away.
The bartender stands on her toes and moves the speaker a few centimeters. Almost instantly, the purple blotch recedes.
Ah, that's funny. It made us less delirious.
Well then. Good eye. Thank you.
For a quarter of an hour,
Uh-oh.
watch as men in short shorts and tall socks hurl a leather sphere against concrete with tremendous force. Their passionate grunts are matched only by the violent impacts of the ball.
Why are their socks so tall?
Helps with blood circulation, reduces fatigue. Also makes their legs look longer.
What's the deal with the red team? Red's my favorite color.
Recreación. Bunch of pretty boys in short shorts.
Their lack of expression is so blank as to be an expression itself.
Are they any good?
They're alright.
What's the deal with the brown team?
That's Kisok BC. Everyone around here goes for them.
I like the look of Recreación, actually.
It's always safe to lick the ass that smells like money. Enjoy hanging out with the rich foreigners and sex perverts.
I'd rather not. Oh, hold on, I didn't know about the sex perverts.
Recreación partisans always say that.
I'd rather not lick anyone's ass.
Your choice. Some of us like to keep our pride and our consecutive losses.
You know what? This actually kind of fits with the pattern of the conversation. Well, I could get down with Kisok PC.
Viva Kisok. Just remember that we're not allowed to use the WCs in another team's arena.
Wait, why not?
I guess they're worried someone will take it upon themselves to recreate the ceramic. One person rips out a toilet and locks it into the stands. One time.
My bladder is iron. I'll hold it in for Kisok.
And if not, there are plenty of plastic bottles around.
Alright, that's enough pelota for now.
Bartender gives you a break.
Oh! He called me an operant. He knows.
Heavy set looks up as you approach. On the table next to him is a large plastic box. An accordion hose runs from the side of it and disappears between his shirt buttons.
Operator, bon of you to drop by. A little bit earlier than I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
It should be said that you've never seen this man before in your life.
Had to check the records for that.
You're here now. That's what counts. Some reputations proceed. I heard a notorious spy.
Oh boy.
escaped from the
I'm about to have a frickin' panic attack.
in theater. Had to see for myself.
Oh. Everybody has a comment on my notorious past.
This man must be part of our
Oh,
working
boy.
committee. The gang's legend spreads far and wide.
Now here you are, in living color. Cascade, known to some as Herschel Wilk.
Okay, he fully knows who I am.
Your stomach tightens.
Yeah.
Predator, caution. You might still be able to play this off.
Come on, operand. Stupid games are beneath
Ah!
us. Let's get real.
Oh, good. Phew.
You've been here before. This is your home pitch. Act like it.
Your That's the tough answer. Your reputation must be shit if I don't recognize you.
The tragic fate of a null entity, damned in memory, even by your old friends and comrades. Now I'm just a sad old man in an ugly shirt, killing time at a gaudy pelleted bar.
Null entity. The Operant Bureau's preferred name for those that would rather forget.
Oh, that doesn't sound so different from what I am.
But my sordid history's not the subject here. It's you everyone's asking about.
Hold on, who's this everyone?
Old friends, professional critics, big-time players in the international organ market.
What are they talking about?
All kinds of stuff. They're asking, has she figured out her assignment yet? What's going on with her double? Does she still have it? Thrilling questions all. But mainly, they're concerned about your heart.
Enough puttering about. What do you want?
Straight to it. Fine. Let's be blunt. The opera have dropped you in a river of shit. Maybe I can help you get yourself out of it.
I'll be right back. All right. Is your heart in there?
This thing? No. This is just a plastic box that keeps me from shaking the manifetti.
Gentle electronic tones rise and recede from it like the tide against a digital beach.
Sensors is kind of useless.
Last I heard, the original article was sitting on a desk in a third-level sub-basement somewhere in Nevessa. Story for another time, I'd say.
So how much was your heart worth?
My business, I'd say.
What makes you think I'm in a river of shit?
Call it your look of haggard perplexity. Assuming that's not just your normal expression.
All right.
You've been out of the action for 5 years. I've been in this game a long time. Picked up plenty of neat things that could be of interest to you.
Know anything about this mysterious red disc?
He takes the disc and adjusts his glasses to get a closer look.
2 things stand out. First, this is an unusual format. Einzeltone. Not just standard consumer fare.
What's the other thing that stands out?
The artist, Ultravioletta, the Elysium electro pop singer, gone missing, so they say.
So they say.
You, but from a dream. No, nothing at all.
Okay. Give me an example of one of these neat things.
Take a recent sample. One of your enemies has set up a secret jail somewhere here in Keesack. Strike a chord.
Which enemy is this?
The rich one. Enter.
Wait, Emter is the...
My offer is this. I share with you a little from my well of shadows. You help me with some personal research.
No one said anything to me about secret jails.
Maybe this rendezvous was a bit premature. Tell you what, let's try again once you've gotten a bit more up to speed.
Hold on, what should I do in the meantime?
I recommend Carmuna, personally. Runs a second-hand clothes stall right by the canal. Terrible gossip.
Okay.
Never heard a
I do like Carmuna.
wait to spill.
A little strange I'm being sent back to her.
I'll be here if you want to talk more.
What are you doing here?
This was your old haunt, was it not? See why you're drawn to it. Spacious, decent sightlines. Noisy enough to make bugging impractical.
At this hour, the bar is the closest it gets to busy. A half-dozen customers or so chatter, or idly watch a pelota match. The two of you attract no particular attention. Meanwhile, the bartender washes a few glasses in a tiny sink, looking up every now and then towards the television.
Yes. This place will do. Our temporary office. Long as we're both in Portofino, of course.
Okay.
As I said, wanted to witness your return to live action myself. Just because I'm bereft of official existence doesn't mean I can't keep an eye on the younger generation. Maybe pass along a little practical wisdom here and there.
And how am I getting on?
Verdict still out. Doesn't even seem like you made it as far as your unfortunate double. Almost like you made straight for the bar. Interesting approach.
Hold on, what do you know about my double?
Strappy coat, glasses, look of sorry bewilderment, gastropod, something like that. Even worse. How's he getting on? Haven't seen him for a few days.
He's great, thanks for asking.
Need to work on your deceptions. If I still had a heart, It would have pained me to hear that. Unfortunately, that seems to be the modus these days. Chiseling hunks of frost-burnt meat out of the freezer and tossing them straight into the grinder. Must be a better way, you'd think.
I'm just getting my hands warm.
Better grab a couple of sticks and start rubbing. Gets dark and cold here. You're gonna need it if you want to make it through the night.
Alright, what's this it you speak of?
It? That ineffable, inexplicable quality essential to success in theater. Frequently discussed, rarely demonstrated. Depends. Do you want to grab reality by the face, tear off a false skin, and stare into the abyss of stars inside her skull? There was a time when someone believed you might, seeing as they trusted you to set up the opera's last Portaferro network. Didn't turn out so hot, if reports are accurate. And yet, here you are, back on the scene. That suggests your it levels haven't totally flatlined.
If you lose it, can you get it back?
One of the most difficult questions in it studies. Driven more than a chair of operants and math prodigies to start raving insanity. Given that, the consensus seems to be better not lose it in the first place.
This guy's... he's got a vibe.
Forewarned is forearmed. Take your pick. We're nominally in the developed world. That's amateur's home pitch. By that same token, Portaferro was Elysian penal colony for a long while. Some people think the weeping eye are lurking around every corner.
He tilts his head, a playful glee in his eyes.
The techno-fascists are really treating the place like they own it again. Operating out in the open like that suggests confidence, I'd say. Music, not really my area. Spotted a couple teenagers in elaborate costumes. Seem to be
Okay.
fans of some kind. I'd say they're your source. Local television personality. Though his accent suggests origins in the People's Republics. Lavendy, I'd say.
The PR Lavendy, the less socially developed neighbor of the PR Kohila.
I remember hearing about Kohila.
Obviously a lunatic. An addict of some sort. I'd keep my distance, were I you.
You ever watched his show?
Please, upper man. There's cavorting with the genius loci, and then there's wrapping your mouth around a raw sewage line. That said, he's got tens of thousands of regular viewers. Not bad for public access.
What else do you know about my double pseudopod?
Only what's in his red folder. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
With a great sigh, the man leans back in the booth and closes his eyes.
Novessa born, graduate of the Polytechniker. No partner or dependents, of course. Father was a noted cosmonaut.
Ah,
Taught life sciences before his recruitment.
of course.
Cryptonyms are never so arbitrary as they're meant to be. When it comes to names, the mind demands something that sticks.
That's a very good line. What else?
The old man's eyelids flutter as he continues.
No remark-worthy sexual tendencies. High attention to detail, a mild allergy to his own sweat, occasional flashes of grandiosity. That last point may sound familiar. A joke. Your flashes are more than occasional. You were chosen because his skill sheet was thought to complement your own. How that translates interpersonally. More for you to...
Oops. That's embarrassing. I left that on for God knows how long. I'm fundamentally unknowable. No sense in dwelling on it. He would have been... something tells me we would have gotten on if we'd had a chance.
Pretty for you to think so. Inconvenient that you'll never find out for certain. And recitation. No such thing in my experience.
Alright. Let's give it a go. Yeah. We'll have to keep trying to level up that skill.
A null entity does not exist, has never existed. The deed's an assignment. He tilts his head. There may be some residue in the deep archive.
Till next time.
Okay. I got kind of a Joyce, Messier, Everard Clare feel from him. He's like not on my side, but he's gonna be extremely helpful. Hello. Nice. Okay. Wow. I'm glad we took the time to find this extra little area. All right. We've got to be fast approaching a time where I should probably go to sleep, right? I cannot believe the game hasn't forced me to go to sleep yet. Oh, we're back in Party Alley. That's where we started.
The stall has been left unattended. A handwritten sign teeters on top of one of the stacks of books. Books.
Oh, wow.
10 star. Magazines 5 star. Place money in the box. Viva la comunidad.
Wow.
Relic of the district's more communitarian. A few scrawled tags separate the various teetering piles into vague sections. You flip through the stack of slim, staple-bound periodicals. Faded fashion catalogues 6 years out of date. Softcore adult mags, a gun magazine, and a lot more. Most magazines tend to be, especially those that people donate to a project like this one.
Check for comic books.
One cover catches your eyes. It depicts a leather-clad man, looking intensely... The Hombre, Volume 5, Issue A. Sirius suggests the cover is a bloody piece of glass held to your enemy's throat. It's cutting demons with a chainsaw. There is nothing more serious than the Hombre. You slip it back onto the shelf between the other magazines.
Alright.
You're bombarded by cheesecakey photos of grinning nude and semi-nude models. The occasional coy shot hints at full birth. If they take them without paying, then they will be marked as dishonorable. It's pretty clear how it works. In a place like this, it wouldn't be surprising if the kids were the ones who paid in the first place. More and more of the smooth young flesh passes before your eyes. You quickly start the lineup of promiscuous.
It makes sense. We're a gay woman. We're probably not interested in that sort of thing. We're playing as a gay woman, so it's very much like, why would we be interested in that sort of thing?
The more recent issues focus on the emergent Lusian styles. The oldest among them feature Portaferan clothes, masked models. Your eye wanders to another Lusian cover in a less austere register. Teenage. A headline beside these gadgets prompts readers to find your soul. Take it everywhere you go. Without the neon light of a soul, every shirt and dress catches the light brilliant, while it lacks the new age surprise of the Lusian clothes. There is a much warmer, living feel to it all.
Look at the choice of models.
Men are posed clumsily, clutching straw fedoras. Women who are obviously not mothers hug unstained children, mirth bursting from their faces. Hundreds of magazines beg for your attention. Turns out, the Wang Guide to Improvised Firearms, Volume 2.
Whoa!
Reloadable pipe gun with push feed. It unfolds to become a long accordion-like pamphlet.
Whoa!
With text on one side. It occupies a particular grey area that the makers of such books and homemade firearms are particularly passionate about. You do the honest thing. Nothing changes in the world.
Nothing changes in the world.
You sloppily rearrange the magazines into some semblance of order. You turn away from the path.
We'll come back to the books later. That's interesting.
The Wang Guide to Improvised Firearms, Volume 2. A low-budget clandestine publication. Somewhere between fancy, as it must be. This is a genre. It consists of some 60 pages of text, followed by an appendix with ostensibly a how-to guide. It doubles as a philosophical inquiry into the subject of There are times in the conduct of human affairs when it becomes necessary to wang someone or something. This is a reality. There are, however, some preliminary considerations to disseminate.
He substitutes the verb kill with wang.
You would too, if your name was synonymous with death.
Okay, keep skimming.
Are you asking yourself whether you should or should not use the information in this book to build yourself a highly illegal firearm? Alas, there are many such decisional pitfalls in our world. If you spit on the law, then the gun saint has given you his absolution in advance. It goes on extensively, the tone veering back and forth between sardonic hand-washing and outright murder advocacy.
Do I have to embrace his philosophy to build the gun?
Probably not. Do you want to?
I don't know.
Wang is the theory, and Wang is the practice. The instructions specify 500-gram hard plastic melted down, 1 coin 10mm diameter, 1 broomstick or wooden dowel, 1 aluminium can, tools, glue, and plywood, ball bearings. Yes, and it is up to you to scavenge it all.
Oh wow, okay.
Best place to start would be Photo 24. There's got to be some of this stuff lying around there somewhere. It's a working photo lab after all. Dotted lines mark the edges, mathematical and yet crude. 2 objects. A larger one is a mold that goes around the barrel and includes a crude grip.
Okay.
Building it will be the test of...
Okay. Interesting. No thoroughfare until the swine have moved on. Okay, we can't go through this way because of the feral hogs. Oh, it took me 2 hours to read that book. Or the magazine.
You're confronted by a striking image in bold red. A handgun lies across her lap. On the table next to her, a beverage in an appealing slim can. In white text, contrasted against the black shadows. The words, "Safe house is anywhere."
Hold on. Is Safe House Anywhere?
This woman is being paid to convince you it is.
Nice.
It's nothing like the ones they have back in the People's Republics.
Canned coffee?
FO Red and Black Special Edition. The can is adorned with a handful of coffee beans, sugarcane,
Erasing the labor that
splash of
produces the
cream.
commodity.
There is no other identifier.
What about the woman? She seems
She
familiar.
knows you're watching. The shutter's release captured the moment she was thinking about you.
She is nothing. An actor, likely hired on the basis of her fascinating hair.
Why is her hair so
Not culturally
fascinating?
sure, but with a disregard for femininity that marks her as sexually unavailable.
Okay.
Words begin to blur before your eyes.
I was thinking of her like that, but only a little.
An overactive imagination is the product of excess.
The woman hands you the coffee and the gun. She's smiling.
Oh boy.
Her skirt rides up as she
Oh boy.
shifts to give you space beside her. Your eyes snap back into focus. The woman, the gun, the appealing can are all as they were. Around you, the sounds of party alley resume. Alas,
Okay, that was wacky. I'll take it.
you pick up the payphone's handset. A dolphin emblem smile. The dolphin's playful gaze. Your gaze wanders away. You do not yet have the number of anyone else in this city. There is only one. She'd only tell you to get on an aero tram back home again.
Right.
A direct order which you have so far disobeyed. Whether you want it or not, the number is a lifeline. to
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Yeah.
Always there. It's certainly. Don't start wasting your time with prank calls, operand.
Is this a reference to Disco Elysium?
The Reno Tel Dolphin eyes you expectant. You step away.
Oh, my eyelashes are covered in a spray.
An old bench kneels in your marks to be revered from seeing
Oh.
people over the years.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe this will.
It sags gently as you settle in. Operant Cascade's first special bench, file 14, location Landau, capital of the Holy and Democratic Republic of Mercia.
Okay. What was special about it?
A slab of marble and cedar, cool, even in summer. The perfect place to hand roll cigarettes and devour deviant graphic novels.
Interesting. I wonder if it brought up graphic novels because oh no, wait, no. Okay, never mind. So she's a comic book fan. Interesting. And a smoker.
In the shade of St. Erin Tudris's Basilica, 3 streets away and 5 years early to your appointment with a bullet.
Your mother would have been gone for another weeks-long mystery trip, or demanding you rise to a bar she held just out of reach.
Interesting. Did that do anything?
After some
Oh!
time, the present seeps back in. Your limbs don't feel as heavy as they did. Gently, Portofino coaxes you back into its rhythm.
Got it. Okay. We should take some items that decrease anxiety and delirium at the expense of fatigue. Oh, wow. That's a good ability, actually. Alright, let's have a sturdy pony smoke. And an Ouroboros black smoke. And a drink of a beer. Look at that. We can roll a little bit longer. Meanwhile,
The tiles of this plaza seem to radiate outwards from the strange tree at its center, unlike any other you've seen in this city. Time passes, but no one takes note of you either. To wider Keysock, you're simply
a middle-aged woman.
Staring at a tree. Nothing much happens.
I didn't think so.
Yellow. Tree. You leave the mysterious.
I guess we're just not doing sleep in this game. That's like one of the things. You don't have to sleep. A mesh bodysuit. Holy crap. Whew. Oh, this is the way to get on the air tram, I guess.
Drift away, Stardust. I'm a second-hand dream dealer, but I'm the only dream you got. What is that? This isn't peace. Nobody cares about peace.
Oh, of course.
This is V.
The Violetta lady.
Ultra.
That pop star from Lelou's.
Wow. Have you Ultravioletta? The Lucian Electropop. Don't be mean. We're representing the ultras right now. It's
Pity on her face.
The teenager pities you.
what we call fan shifting. We become Ultravioletta, and we sing her song as an act of faith and love.
Okay.
They perform a parody of the fascist ideal of femininity. Is it earnest or ironic? Your head swims.
Why do you have that? How did you get that? That's secret UV lore, not for someone like you.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
They think you're uncool. Maybe someone at the bazaar can help you tune up your style.
Oh, okay.
Ultras are ultra fans of Ultravioletta. It's a respect for the
They both strike the same stiff pose and V-shaped salute.
Alright. Mass suicide. So
Whoa, okay.
they didn't even have to plan. They just heard the lyrics and knew.
Oh,
It was time to jump off the balcony of their parents' apartment building.
wait a minute.
We live on the ground floor. I'd have to, like, slit my throat or something. Messy.
This is funny. The lyrics can't be that bad.
It's because they're good, you slut. One radio performance so moving that everybody had to literally die. Lucky bitches.
These little hussies called me a slut. Okay, I'm starting to get into this game. Maybe this game is... Well, I mean, yeah, she's an openly gay woman, unlike a repressed bisexual man like Harry. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's been a few weeks now. I really hope she's not dead.
Do you?
She'll be back. She's probably just hiding from all the publicity. Or it's all a promo thing for YBFAD. Or she got kidnapped.
Why would anybody kidnap her?
It's romantic. Obviously.
Wait, how do I know you didn't kidnap her?
Weak. How do you know we aren't Ultravioletta?
Because you're two people, obviously. At least one's a fraud.
Oh wow. She can count. Yeah. We're fan shifting right now. We like to do it together. It's fun to make the costume. And it's nice to sing to the world when it listens.
Can I also shift along with you? I can be post-career UV.
No. In fact, stay where you are. I don't want people mistaking us for some kind of trio.
Are you having fun pretending to be Ultravioletta?
We're not pretending. Why can old people not wrap their heads around it? Ugh, like that guy with the weird headphones the other day.
Was he creeping on your costumes?
No, maybe? I couldn't tell. He was so weird. He came up to us out of nowhere and said, in some territories, impersonating the monarch is a crime punishable by death. Death.
So this headphones guy acknowledges the regency of Ultravioletta.
Maybe... That's not scary, that's just a fun fact.
He said we looked like we'd been bootlegged from a bootleg and that we didn't understand Ultravioletta.
Okay, yeah,
Not understand?
that guy.
Oh, maybe that's why Ultravioletta's been missing all this time. Maybe the weird headphones guy kidnapped her and he's keeping her songs all for himself.
Wait, slow down.
No, that's it. Case closed. He was obsessed. No way. But he looked so old. Wait, no, actually that's so chic. That fits. It's unreal. Like, almost the exact embodiment of the moon girl spirit.
Okay.
You've lost him.
Yeah, no kidding.
So stupid. Like, what are they afraid of? That we'll see what we're missing out on and realize Portofiero's a wasteland? Too late.
How's this a
There's nothing
wasteland?
good here. And anything that is good is a giant pain to find. Like, we've been trying to get a genuine Lucian disc player for months. No luck. That's fine if you're desperate, but it's disrespectful to listen to Ultravioletta any other way than in the original medium. Everything, the whole world is moving on without us out there. It's where culture comes to die. Whole thing is so moronic. Censorship is basically backwards rape. And that's not
Whoa!
go in any direction.
That's a strong word.
Sure.
Here. Let's switch out. Oh, I don't have anything that improves doppelgang other than what I'm already wearing. That's disappointing.
You're back. And you still look like that.
Ugh. God almighty.
This headphone man's a creep. They've been creeped. Let 'em know it.
No, he wasn't impressed by our outfits. He said our carriage was wrong. Bet if we could get the choreo from the Glass Meadow video down, he'd at least consider authorizing us. I can sing. Sort of. You need it. You deserve it. Look at your hair.
Oh my god.
She's harsh, but if she weren't a little horrible to you, then you might never know. So, it's a kindness, really.
Sure.
Okay. We, alright, we learned something. I wonder, is this gonna take time off the clock?
A slanted aluminium box is bolted into the pylon's spine. Cold and hard, but the playful smile remains. Inside, a slab of beige plastic. No buttons on the outer housing that you can see. Your fingers find a steel drawer. It's like a low wavering whine. System waking.
Okay.
Mem check. 00. Welcome to Reno Hotel Control. Available commands. 1. Line diag. 2. Trunkmon. 3. Network. Based on the available options, this is a maintenance terminal. So the name suggests. Around you, hundreds of landlines run up and down the pylon. The identifier you found on the payphone for the Miracle Line. Try using it here. You know, for monitoring trunks. The terminal clunks, as if the screen flickers. Line diagnostic mode. Line diag node 04P03. Tone. Voltage minus 51.3 VDC. Current 21. You're not sure how yet, but the wealth of details should. You close the box.
Okay. I'm sure that will be important.
I can do this. I can take you on. I'm your man. I'm your man. I'm your man.
This guy's trying to jazz himself up for something.
The middle-aged man cranes his neck to look at the top of a familiar dolphin logo on his shirt, peeking out.
That's right. I'm a...
That thing he's carrying has got buttons. A little antenna. That's a grade A thingy, all right.
It's a Bosco Loto negotiator. Brand new. I can't keep up with all these futuristic devices. Cables would certainly be more relevant to my experience.
Old technology is one of the few places the past can still be touched.
Lots of things. Primarily it picks up
Oh.
wireless. Mainly I use it to locate old terminal boxes. I wish I could say that, but it's an integral part of my job. You'll have to be more specific. Seen a couple of guys who match that description. Not that I pay much attention to them. The uniform of all those. I don't think I'm tall enough to see other men's board spots. Good point. It's been
Okay,
a while
he's useless
since I
on that
flew
front.
out. Oh, it's just me.
A feeling you know well enough.
It's embarrassing, really. I'm overqualified for this position, and yet I can't even do the simplest tasks asked.
Oh, wow. We have a character that's reflective of our protagonist. This would happen in Disco Elysium all the time.
Really? It's often a trivial issue with them. Apart like I'm hired to perform.
Technical words that only mean something to those with the prerequisite knowledge.
The wireless phone network is routed through electronic boxes called arteries. Renotel has been upgrading its payphones across the city.
Wow.
They pretty much all run on wireless signal. No, actually, that's the only exception. It still runs on good old-fashioned cables. The line cannot go down, not even for a second.
A single thread, fraying.
The reason being, or so I've heard, is that Renotel would incur a bill of such whopping proportions that it could risk the whole company going under.
Ah, that's so funny. That seems ridiculous. Can't be true.
Maybe it's not. The unrealized loss, they call it. The company's big secret.
Bite marks and ignorance. The downfall of many a ship.
Strange, isn't it? We can send telephony data through the air now using radiophonic. Renotel is developing a range of products with this technology, including portable phones, intercoms.
You may have been on ice for 5 years. The inexorable march of pro.
Anytime you pick up a Renotel payphone, there are no non-Renotel payphones. The owner of Renotel, the rich guy at the top of it all. The company is named after him. I don't see a problem with it as long as you get the good service you expect. Which is what I'm here trying to. Yes, one of the old terminals. The part I'm struggling with is
A man stood on a cliff's edge, constantly expecting even the ground to.
Oh no, you really shouldn't. Not only is it dangerous, but qualified Renotel tech. It's complicated.
A shame. Some pointers on how to improve your technical know-how wouldn't go amiss.
I can tell you that it's
Technical talk for landline. It's connected to the network.
No, that kind of thing isn't for me. It's just part of the.
He really wants you to believe that.
Must be just over a decade at this. Sure. Unusual name. May have heard it on the wind, but there's something in the back of my mind telling me.
Tempo had that effect on his surroundings. Often spoke about, rarely seen. Unless he had a use for you.
None that I know.
It won't do him much good. His body's reaching the point where aches and pains are par for the course.
Where to even start? I'm scared of heights, wild boars, trains, tuk-tuks, teenagers, the moon. You haven't been there.
He nods.
I've had them for about a decade.
He grimaces, wearing the same look as when you asked him about the moon.
As I already said, I would rather not talk about it. Scared of that too. Pretty much. That's part of what makes this job so hard. If only it were that easy. When you're being chased by bills, among other things, you are forced to take whatever you can get. That which chases us all.
Snarling beasts, ripped flesh, teeth. The long arm of the party.
Not exactly. But the sentiment is pleasing, at least. Yes, so am I. A terrible thing to.
It's not so bad when you've got your gang to back you up.
I used to live there.
What?
Call it living.
Okay. All right. What were you doing there on the moon?
As everyone else, mining cadmium, lithium, and other rare minerals. In my case, on behalf of the Illuminated Empire, La Luz. Not for any good reason. It hardly supports life, but is all too ready to offer up a drawn-out death. I saw much of it. Statistically, there is more death happening around us here, but it is much crueler on the moon. Perhaps because the spirit is divorced from its home soil. It's what gives me hope that one day I will find peace. Of course, it makes the encroaching inevitability of my own death easier to deal with, too.
I hope my spirit makes it back without too much friction.
As do I. It's a comfort to know that it won't have to travel hundreds of thousands of kilometers through space every day. That is by design. I got rid of my accent on purpose.
Haha.
It's
Whoops.
much easier to fit in here.
I was a little too
without
nice to him.
He hid it well. What else could he be hiding?
I'd rather not get into details. Suffice to say, there was nothing left for me up there. They're not very interesting. I wasn't suited very much. It's fairly peaceful. It's nice to see the children here falling in love with the same toys I grew up with too. Lots of Lucian imports
Okay.
and such. Very nostalgic for me.
As you depart, the chant of "I'm your man" starts back up behind you.
Oh, they just let me take that. Okay. Man, it just keeps going.
The sour scent of urine. No one would notice or care around here if you would. You're in the clear. You repeat the same procedure
Nice.
as before, leaving the vending machine once again at your mercy as you inconspicuously grab the cash gathered inside. The refreshments remain.
Yeah, alright, I guess I'm not gonna go to sleep. We don't have a pry bar. Huh, interesting. So I can't access that guy here. Maybe I have to pry this open or something to get a key. Something like that. Whoa. That's cool. I will say, you know, the map keeps moving around. It's interesting. Okay. Locking off this area.
Small white flowers have opened up at the touch of a sunbeam.
Oh.
Tight buds unfurling. Pale, fragile things. A delicate fragrance rises from the bush. Jasmine. You breathe in jasmine and cold air.
Oh
Soft
wow,
and full of
alright.
hope. You blink. An hour has passed.
Oh jeez.
The sunbeam is passing.
Okay. Interesting. Photo 24 is where we came from. Alright, should we try and fix the fax machine again? Oh, wait a minute. Can we take that coin? No, it won't let me. Okay. I might save scum this.
Bad news. The fax machine has not fixed itself.
Oh, okay. We got it.
The homely innards of the fax. You're looking at a Sugar Hill executive. Another opera cast off. Maligned and misaligned. From the machine bowels comes a pleasing chunk as the
Much better, thank you.
The small green light marks its status. You turn away from...
Operant. Nothing, I'm afraid. That's understandable. It's been a while since you were last in Portofino, hasn't it? Of course, Operant. I'll be here if you require.
Let's check on the guy. Is he still alive? Can he be saved, or is it too late now?
You return to your double's limp body. The bed welcomes you for a soft slumber.
I guess I'm just curious. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. How long are we gonna sleep for? What's it gonna
The
fix?
anticipation of a decent rest pulls you towards the pillow.
Wow, we lost about 9 hours. Okay. Okay.
The stereo is right where you left it.
Right, because okay. Okay. I might save scum this.
The stereo is right. Crimson flashes within its casing as the disc picks up speed. You hear nothing. No sound, save the fin. There is no sound. Shadows Wait, was that? No. The silence envelops you like a translucent skin. The blasted heath welcomes you back. The robed figures stagger around a smouldering circle.
Ugh. Ah.
Your mind blanks. The power grid ravaged by an unseen far away. The same day you were just a second floor studio. Slowly, you return to yourself. The apartment looks the same. Just about.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna save scum it in the sense that I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna accept that this is not a role that I'm ready for yet. And now we know... Oh. Hold on. Wait. Oh dear. Do I have to redo this role? With the fax machine?
Bad news. The fax machine has not fixed itself.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's funny.
The hope. You're looking at a sugar. Another opera cast off. Maligned and misaligned. From the machine bowels comes a...
Much better, thank you.
The small green... You turn away from...
Okay. Instead of sleeping... Eh. We're mixing coffee with alcohol. Alright. That'll do for now. Unless... No, that'll do for now. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. We have to... I'm suddenly realizing this game might be longer than I'm thinking. Yeah, we need to raise this one on our next level up. Oh, right. We gotta tell that guy that his tram is never coming.
You again. Any updates on the 9? But how can that be? A gentleman from the Carabineros said it would be in service.
Oh, poor guy. The cops were messing with him because, oh.
The handsome foreigner.
Yeah.
The Carabineros were playing a trick on him.
That sucks.
You'd think with all the MTR money this place has gotten, they'd have fixed their aerotrams. What am I supposed to do now? There used to be a more direct route via Haverjalian, but the border has been closed since it was re-annexed by La Luz.
People think they don't have to care about politics, but politics care about you. Wait, that's not how that goes.
As it used to be, you know. I was simply passing through on my way back home to Sundak. I had been working in Copablanco, but the work dried up.
His eyes dark ever so slightly.
Oh.
That was more than a week ago, and, well, here I am.
Despite his predicament, he's kept up with hygiene. His beard is shaved, his nails well manicured.
I'm a political economist by training.
Oh. Oh.
It must be said, this is the most handsome political economist you've ever encountered.
Well versed in theoretical and quantitative approaches. No, I must say my combination of the two is rather exceptional.
I was gonna say Mega.
You're shallow. I see. No, I'd say for a Sunnis man, I'm at best median.
Oh my goodness.
Well, not in so many words. Circumstances. I studied on a very generous MTR stipend. One of those programs to take gifted but under-resourced youths from the periphery and educate them in the developed world.
Okay.
But recently, the Sunnis government bought its first computer. Suddenly, they found they no longer have any need for political economists.
That's really... Okay. Okay. We're getting some Disco Elysium level politics. Maybe not as deep, but we're dancing in the waters a little bit. I think it's cool and okay if the computer belongs to everyone. You are at the forefront of the future. Soon we'll all be part computer. A beautiful tale of disruptive innovation. This is a kind of a political dialogue tree that does kind of resemble Disco Elysium.
Well, technically, the national computer belongs to everyone. In reality, it answers to no one.
One national computer in the right hands could be, as they say, a game changer.
Long story short, reality forced me to make alternative arrangements.
So what are you doing here?
How to put this? You're surely familiar with the concept. A somewhat rich older lady wants
Oh my.
a nice exotic husband without a lifelong commitment, yes?
Okay, wow, this guy runs the gambit of interesting life story.
Meanwhile, a clean, well-behaved man from the periphery wants to see the world but lacks the necessary capital. The woman pays for his relocation and gains a valuable commodity. A high-quality Sunnis husband.
He's a mail-order groom.
No twitch, no hesitation. He's reclined into that reality long ago. If a woman of means wants him over other options, that makes him a luxury. He likes that.
Oh, yeah.
A man by mail. A direct order dick. There are many names for it. Some more vulgar than others. I offer companionship and a fair trade. If you consider it as a set of transactions, love's really no more than an economic problem.
So cynical. Yeah, why are you trying to leave?
I will tell you, madame. It was the lapdogs. All 6 of them. Not these dogs. Trust me. My betrothed. She wanted them to watch our lovemaking, my cleaning and housework, my lectures on recent advances in microfinance. Wherever I turned, there was a creature the size of a throw pillow. Its black, wet eyes staring at me.
Oh, he meant literal dogs.
At one moment, I wondered whether I was there for her pleasure or theirs. That's when I realized I need to escape Copa Blanco as soon as possible.
Okay, that took an even weirder turn than I thought.
Back to Sinzak, very far from here. Maybe I'll go to work for my brother, or maybe I'll sign up for a term on the lunar mines. Really, I just want to escape the developed world.
Okay, so this is a world where this is a world that has colonized the moon. Okay, I have 2 reactions to this. One, the way this has been revealed to me through subtle dialogue, where the first instance of me even thinking about this stuff was the spacesuit and the fact that it was part of a failed rocket launch to get into outer space that then eventually led to the collapse of the government that paid for that rocket launch. To that guy who said he used to work on the moon. There was another guy who said something about the energy of the moon influencing his behavior. And now we have this guy saying he's going to get a job on the moon. The reveal of this information to me, the way it was revealed, very, very well done. Kudos to the mechanics, the setting, good stuff. It definitely makes the world feel bigger and more interesting, and then of course different from Disco Elysium. But now I have 2 criticisms. One, it's a little bit gimmicky. Like, on its face. It's like, oh, how do we make this game different from Disco Elysium? They live in a futuristic world where we've colonized the moon, unlike the backwards post-Soviet feeling world of Revachol, which just feels very like, okay, yeah, what's the most obvious way to separate your setting? If your setting is sword and sandals, the opposite would be steampunk. It just seems like a very on its face, let's do the opposite kind of thing to separate ourselves. So that's just like on the face of it. The secondary aspect that kind of makes me not in love with this idea is that the game is trying to feel like Disco Elysium. I guess the main thing is like our protagonist Cascade is different from Harry, even though Harry's not from Martinez. He is from Jamrock, which is a neighborhood close to Martinez, and they are all part of Revachol, which is its own entity on the world stage. But Harry ultimately, while separate from Martinez, is still a homegrown character. Whereas Cascade, I guess she's been here before, but she's very different from the local populace. What's this place called again? This place, I can't remember the name of it. She's been here before, pre-game. These are her old stomping grounds, but she became a spy as a part of the developed world for Enter, and so now she's been educated and trained and everything, and now she's like not a part of this world anymore. Anyway, all of this is to say that, like, I guess it was always possible that, like, in certain places of the world in Disco Elysium, maybe their societies are advanced enough to believably go to the moon. But with this world, it's suddenly like, okay, so we really are in like a backwater in the middle of nowhere, because we live in a world where we're able to go to the moon, but we also have this place. So this is like a third world country part of the world, because it's like we literally have a portion of the local economy being supported by like salvage sales, just selling garbage essentially. I don't know, am I too naive? It feels like these two things don't really join together. It feels a little bit like, oh, we're gonna have the moon thing to separate ourselves from Disco Elysium, even though the aesthetic of our world is not that far away from Disco Elysium. So it kind of raises these questions that shatter my immersion a little bit. But having said all of that, we have to remember, well, if I was playing this game and had never played Disco Elysium before, would I be having these thoughts? I don't know. Would it be shattering my immersion in the same way? I don't know. That's actually a tough call, because I still am buying into this world, but fully understanding that it's just a casual thing of like, yeah, we've colonized the moon and it's a place where people can go to get cheap mining jobs. I don't know. It definitely broke my immersion a little bit. I've been singing the game's praises for a while. But this is a moment where I'm suddenly like, okay, hold on. This might be a misstep. I don't know how I feel about this. Anyway.
You know very little about the lunar
Yeah.
cadmium mines and would prefer to keep it that way.
Okay.
A man turns back to his suitcases. You keep walking.
Okay. This guy either is totally unimportant and he's just existing for the sake of color for this world, color and world building, building the aesthetic, or we're going to come back to that guy later. Okay, yeah. This is the barrier of the world. Ooh, a bottle. Nice. A bottle of beer. Okay, and then this is another way. Portofino. I gotta work on Portofino. It's unfortunately harder to remember than Luzia, which is the place that I guess the people here have very mixed feelings about. Okay. Oh, and another payphone.
You pick up the payphone's handset. You can almost feel the texture.
Nice.
Wet, rubbery, soft, smooth. 1, 2. You step
Okay.
away from the payphone.
Wow. For no other reason than it lowered my anxiety. What a great... You know what? Yeah. Our anxiety went down. Do we have anything... Yeah. Let's have another coffee. And some cigarettes. No, let's save them. The coffee was good enough. Oh, never mind. I thought it said idle and irrelevant, but it was idle and irreverent, which are very different words. Goodness gracious. I wonder if in the future there will be like strategies for playthroughs where it's like, is it oh, wait a minute. Is this the guy? He's got headphones. Is this the guy? No, I guess not. Is it more like, what's the most efficient resource expenditure to never sleep and constantly just try to balance your stats through like resting on benches and taking coffee and alcohol and stuff like that? Or are there times where it's more strategic from like a resource allocation standpoint to just like let yourself take some sleep? I don't know. I'll be very curious to see what the speedrunners do with this. Alright, let's see. So far I'm just getting a lot of color text. Okay, there are areas here that I haven't seen yet, though. I'm not just going in circles. Okay, here's someone we've never talked to before. Slick Talking Hustler. Oh, requires lockpick. Should I maybe change my clothes before I talk to this guy? Anything that is like... Ooh, wait, but that's not... Yeah, let's go for it. Oh my! Okay, so it's truly like you can see through it to her bra. Goodness gracious. My oh my. What are we doing with boots right now? We don't need cold read boosted more. Cold read is kind of our best stat at the moment. Oh, but maybe the gloves. Yeah. No, yeah. I think that's... Oh, wait. The twinkle lights are clothing? What? Where does it go? Oh, it goes instead of a coat. I'm so curious what it looks like. Ah! Oh my god. I look like a psychopath. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this provided the boost that I thought it would. Sensors. My sensor skill's pretty good already, right? Yeah, it's Technoflex that I need the boost on. So yeah, okay. Wild. You could just wear I didn't realize when I picked those up that they were clothing. Okay, alright. I think we're good. Let's talk to this slick hustler.
The young man leans back.
Young? This guy's a young man?
Both of his eyes drift
This guy.
downwards, as if
This guy's a
by
young
the
man.
horizon.
He looks older than me, and I am not a young man.
Hold up. Before you say a word, are you single? Or is this punishment for my monogamous sins?
I have a girlfriend. She lives in the telephone. Okay. Alright. Okay. I love how that is both extremely relevantly honest and a delusion. We've once again found that equilibrium of this being very much like Disco Elysium. That line ever work on anyone? But I'm going to continue to play her honest to a gay woman, and I feel like that's what a gay woman would say. baby girl.
You've seen that kind of bravado before. He's running some kind of side hustle.
Yeah. Aren't you the parking lot attendant?
Only if you got more vision. People come to me for all sorts of services. Call it fate, call it timing. Me, I call it good business.
Alright, well maybe he saw something interesting. Whoa, what is this?
Man of many endeavors.
What is that? What is goat eyes? What? Oh, wait. I've already looked at this one. Wait, what is this one? Oh, it's a communism thought. When choosing liberal. Oh, I should totally put this in my thought cabinet once I have the level up for it. That's a no-brainer. I'll never pick the liberal conversation options. Forget about it. I still haven't figured out what are these red circles for? Are they just like telling me these are like relevant places to go? I don't. Yeah, okay. I guess that's they're just telling me these are relevant places to go. Huh. Is it giving me fast travel locations? Alright, well, let's not worry about this. Let's continue our conversations. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's ask him about Pseudopod.
Forget about him. I can give you everything he can. I'm always serious with you. But okay, I can see that fire in your eyes. I haven't seen it. Promise.
Your name is Goat Eyes.
One and only.
What the? Okay.
The GMs.
Oh, right, the cop guy. Yeah.
Some grew up in Viudas. We fried plantains on the same radiators. Is Maurito still working the bazaar?
He is protecting the peace and all.
Yeah? That's good. It be in boar season and all.
Oh, but he's not doing anything about the boars. I'm very. It's very sad to say, but he's not doing jack about those boars.
It'd be the carabineros. These fuckers don't fix problems. They pull them out like teeth.
I haven't met any of these guys yet, but they're the hardcore cops, right? Sounds like they've done something to you or someone you know.
Suspicious, that's all. No good talking about it. Won't change anything. You just be careful around them.
It's kind of a dumb question. Obviously, he's from around here. If he knows Morito from years back, is your name because of you know?
Eyes? Sure. You ever seen a goat? Their eyes are all bugged out. Well, you know that. I respect the goats. That's why I picked the name.
Okay, let's see. Pasture tier cryptonym. You need a rebrand. Something that hunts. I envy their life. Far less sorrow, more grazing. Aspirational creatures. The perfect example of persistence without grace. Goats can't be trusted until we fully assess their jump physics. Okay. We are entering... The dialogue is entering territory of, like, I can't tell where's up and where's down. So, are these dialogue options feel like they're approaching something political, but I can't totally read them. I envy their life. Far less sorrow, more grazing. Okay. Goats can't be trusted until we fully assess their jump physics. Okay. Hyper-intellectual versus mopey and emotional. Pasture tier cryptonym. You need a rebrand. Something that hunts. Aggressive. Fascist, maybe? Wanting something to appear powerful and strong. Aspirational creatures, the perfect example of persistence without grace. I kind of like that one. It's just because I like the persistence without grace part.
They got those little beards. That's graceful.
Okay, I'm overthinking this. This is not a serious conversation that we're having.
The ruler of a future kingdom, his throne already concrete in his mind.
Stare into his goaty eyes.
He stares right back, blinking slowly. A practice calm. He knows how he looks and dares you to question the asymmetry.
A man who embraces how he looks is a man. I'm tired. I can't be clever anymore. He's a man who knows what he looks like and draws strength from accepting it.
Nah, I'm no Kizak boy.
Oh.
I come here to work, and I go home.
Oh.
About it.
Okay. This is like a guy. This is like a guy who has a job in Martinez, but he's like, I don't live here. I'm from Jamrock, and it's like, bro. Why? You don't like the neighborhood?
Not meant for me, is it? Not these days. I remember being 12. Me and my friends coming here just to watch the pelota fights. Drunk fans going at each other with screwdrivers. And with bets and shit. But hey, I like tourists with money. And tourists love Kizak. It's got colors, it's got music. No better place to pass through before heading home.
Okay. So this guy, he's been living here since before that factory burned down. Or, I mean, he doesn't live here, but he's been hanging about, making this his stomping ground since before the Ellis factory burned down. Now I'm thinking, when that happened, that couldn't have been that long ago. I thought that was like something that happened a long time ago, but it happened in this guy's lifetime. Although now that I've said it, maybe this guy's older than I think he is.
Born and raised in Lower Viewdust. An hour away by tram. But the line's old.
Lower Viewdust. Yeah, again, this is a guy being like, I'm not from Martinez, I live in Jamrock.
My mother's a Rustam woman. Inland blood. Came to Portofino with her parents when she was 11. She raised me on hibiscus tea and stories about the commune.
Right. Okay, right. Because this place had like a communist past. Before that, techno-fascist regime took over. Now the regime has fallen, and it's in this like quasi halfway leaving fascism to join the liberal world order, but they haven't quite done it because the people are culturally so against the Lusians, which is like a big part of the cultural output of the liberal world order people. I still haven't fully connected how my spy agency is connected to all of this. I understand they're a communist spy agency, but clearly they weren't involved with the commune that was going on here. But maybe that's the reason Cascade's so sympathetic to these people. Whew. My brain hurts.
Dream of Rustam. For 80 years there were no kings or bosses, only rotating councils, brain cooperatives and radio poets. As the developed world spread, the dream.
Okay, so like, and specifically not communism in like a centralized government sense, but in like a anarcho-communism kind of way.
It's quiet. If you're used to shouting, neighborhood's made up of 14 towers. Astor had it built in the 50s, for immigrants mostly. We got a barber, Timo, with the solid tattoos, old Khalsi selling candles out the windows, best bakeries in town. You should visit, bring your friends.
Travel guides, one of your side hustles too?
Who else is gonna do it? You know how tourist pamphlets have colored maps? Some of you, this is orange, you know, for danger.
Ah. Dangerous can be fun. My mouse is giving me trouble.
Sure, but you won't find any of that unless you're looking for it. Neighborhood business is neighborhood business. Old people, they think Lower Viewdust was clean up. Look, decent. We're not the ones scared of politics. Take a break. I have a lot to offer.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I am a purveyor of taste. I curate high-class aesthetics and deliver low-overhead miracles. Sometimes it's fashion, sometimes it's conversation pieces.
Deliver this. What? This guy does nothing. Oh man. I'm just falling for this guy's con artistry like I fell for the sex worker selling me that she was my handler.
The words roll off his tongue, smooth as the smoky bergamot cologne he's wearing.
Bergamot. Burger Mart.
And I got fresh weed too.
Oh my god. And I'll have some of that weed. Hold the okay. He's selling clothes. Oh wait, a lockpick. Oh shit. I actually need that. Oh, I could also use this. Where'd you get all this stuff from?
Universe provide.
Theft. Obvious. Fell off the back of a tuk-tuk.
Oh my god, that's literally what I was thinking. Fell off the back of a truck. Fell off the back of a tuk-tuk. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm having another moment where I'm like, alright, this is a little try-hard. Your trucks are called tuk-tuk, and this is the dialogue that you use to make the one-to-one so that I can understand what tuk-tuks are. Feels a little bit clunky. Feels a little bit clunky.
If you ever need to help yourself to the world supplies, I have just the thing.
Presented between
This guy reminds me.
with sturdy metal prongs.
I can't remember that. I can't remember his name, but this guy reminds me of the street vendors in Disco Elysium, where it's like he's really just a store. He's a store where you can buy more stuff, but he's he's got enough color in his background that he's his own character. He's not just a store. How fresh is this weed?
Astounding. Must have been harvested just a few days ago.
How potent is it?
You'll be seeing lizards and volcanoes with this strain. That's not a guarantee, but it's
My sensor failed that roll. I'm gonna guess the stuff's not as good as he's claiming it to be. Straight up, I need this lockpick though, so we'll take that.
houses and hearts.
All right. I hate how charming this guy is. We gotta get out of here.
All right, tell me what's on your mind.
All right, later, goat eyes.
Seeing you.
Okay, interesting guy. I liked that. I liked that interaction. Can we use the lockpick right now? Wow. An Ushanka hat. Yes. It lowers sensor, which is a little, but it increases instinct. Let me see how it looks. Oh, also I should change her shirt back. Do I really only have the 2 shirts? Huh. Oh, that's nice. It shows you. Okay, so. Okay. I like this aspect. I didn't even notice that before. It shows you what the stat changes would be if you put it on. I dig that. Wow. Okay, these would just be a straight up improvement. There would be no... Oh, wait. No, there would be a downside. My personalism would go down. I actually want to keep my personalism up. I like that one. God, I look crazy right now. Starting to get tired. I wish I had another shirt. That's the only thing. I guess I'm just gonna let my titties hang out for a while. Because I want to keep personalism up. And I don't mind Doppelgang being down. I do wish... Do I have something to raise Doppelgang? To balance it out? No, I don't think so. Alright. Well... Okay. I think... Alright. We're at the end of this map, it looks like... Okay. Alright, I think we're approaching a point of stopping. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. Ooh, a dumpster. Oh, shoot. Entanglement! That... but it lowers Doppelgang. That's a bummer. Didn't I have another coat? I really only have the 2 coats? I'm going to stick with this one for now, even though it makes my titties hang out. Okay. Alright. I think we've officially explored all of the general map. So that's an accomplishment. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, okay. The Quisic roundabout, the Bootleg Bazaar, the old docks, the backways, Party Alley. There's like more areas up here blocked off, but I don't think we can access them yet because they've got like signs and stuff. Oh yeah, the teens were the ones that I needed to raise Doppelgang for. And the teens possibly because they know about Ultraviolet and maybe her record is involved in what's made Pseudopod all comified. That's not a word, but we might just be approaching the point where the best thing I could do right now is proceed with the actual assignment, which is to find Tempo by going into his office. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Because we still have the ball in the doorway. Let's connect to that
Fire exit
computer.
remains ajar, ball wedged into the crack.
Head back to the roof. Let's use the computer to see if we can connect to the miracle line and learn more about it.
You open the door and climb the spot.
Okay. And not just because of the sex worker lady who made me calm down. Network.
The matrix of lines and pixels representing the city ripples out in front of you once more.
Okay, hold on. Diagnostics.
Renotel Diagnostics is intended for official personnel only.
What? Type help.
3 possible 1. Network. Quit. Definitely quit.
What?
Renotel Diagnostics is intended for official personnel only. Input external device. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, then, yeah. I think the only thing to do now is to try and get into... Oh, wait. Nah, I spend all my money on a lockpick. Because I need to look...
It's you. Oh yeah, she's cool. We hang out sometimes in the back of the store. She's been good about this. What takes your fancy?
I think I need the party wig to talk to those teenagers. So I need more money. That's a shame.
You need anything else?
I'm like scared to tell her this, but...
What? That's so dangerous.
Behind her concern, a note of admiration and a small shred of hope.
Whoa! We can't find meaning in our lives if we don't search for it everywhere we can. I will say, Cascade is a very different kind of protagonist than Harry. She's hungry for redemption, but she's not like a broken individual. She's got fire in her.
Maybe you're right. But for the record, I don't expect you to help me like this. Thank you. Okay, look, I think I know why you didn't
Oh,
snatch.
okay.
Mi viejo mentioned something like that. Gilmar had been snooping around the waterlock to the east of the bazaar when he got snatched. That might be the missing bit.
Okay.
No idea. I think Dad looked around there himself, but before he could tell me what he found, he was
Gone.
Sure.
just don't get hurt. And please come back. I guess I used to. Haven't had time lately. But I usually know when something's going on, even if I'm not gonna be there.
Hey, that girl bumped into me. I'm in a cutscene.
Dead. Still a few maggots rising around in the corpse meat. 10 or 15 years ago, there were feedback
Oh,
parties
that's what Marito talked about.
Anyone who played loud enough could jam. You'd hear the distortion 3 canals away.
That's literally almost exactly what Marito said about you could hear the distortion 3 canals away.
Now, if anybody plays around here at all, it's just covers of bluesy and stuff. Some people are probably still rolling in from last night's parties, but nothing new would be kicking off this early. Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, whoa. Huh. Phew. I didn't expect that. That got me. That got me a little bit. Oh yeah, I didn't get... Oh. Oh, okay. I did not click on her. This just happened.
On the TV, a giant wolf-like creature stands up on its hind legs and howls. Its fur bristles gold. Suddenly, the beast roars and light floods the...
Ecstatic wolf is awake.
It's from the best show ever. 66 wolves. They make it in La Luz.
Fascist wolves, despicable. Wolves are cool. Tell me more at once. That is how you speak to children.
It's about a girl who has 66 chambers in her heart, and each one contains a wolf. And the wolves come out to make war with the angels because they want to take over the world.
This is amazing. How over the top and how easily it connects to the whole we have a wolf inside we have 2 wolves inside of us. This girl has 66 wolves.
And the wolves have sick weapons and really cool attacks. This is Pathos Wolf's Flaming Claymore.
This sounds like a shonen anime.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Check out those LEDs along the blade. Note the reinforced hill. This isn't some cheap knockoff. It's a genuine import.
Yeah, my auntie brought it back with her from a trip.
Wow, okay. Do your friends also like 66 wolves?
Some of the grown-ups like it, even though it's a cartoon.
Now it definitely sounds like a shonen anime. I still read One Piece.
Notice that the broadcast is in Mercian, not Lusian, dubbed for a foreign audience.
Is there anyone who doesn't like it?
The music man. He hates the show, so he won't order the audio discs.
Yeah. I have more respect now for the Music Man, because he's an uptight cultural hipster, but he is trying to protect a piece of their culture from colonial influence.
Following the kid's line of sight, you land on
Petra,
who stands at the front of his door obsessively cleaning a desk.
all he has are those discs. More of a tragic figure, I'd say.
Well, maybe he should stop then.
He says he won't sell the music discs because it would poison our brain with sonic excrements.
Want me to talk to him?
Well, maybe. But it won't change his mind because he's a loser.
Whoa! What about Portofierin cartoons? Do you watch those?
I don't know any. Do you know any, maybe?
Wait, I remember those. From when I was little. There was one with puppets arguing a lot, and another with a green cat who was also a thief to help people.
Were they any good?
They looked old and ugly. Mom said she watched them as a kid too. This is so much better.
This is like kids that like Coco Melon while their parents watched Sesame Street. Very sad stuff.
Death to puppets.
It's the place where they make all the cool stuff. It's not like here. I bet they even have flying tuk-tuks.
Yeah, this is a little sad. I get it.
And also we have cousins over there.
I mean, I live in America, so I'm sure it's like kids in other countries that feel this way about America. But actually, having said that, no, let's not. False modesty is not a virtue.
Some Portofierans refer to Lusians as strange cousins, a nod to this island's colonial past.
We don't really know them. I talked to one once on the phone.
I asked Mom if they could come over one day, and she said it's hard because La Luz is so far.
A mere 4-hour flight, but there are no commercial flights between Portofiero and the Illuminated Empire.
What's that?
Oh boy.
You should let children be children.
It's bad when bad people do it, but it's fine when good people do it. I mean, communism does practice agitative propaganda. It's mean people telling you what to think by beaming loud, catchy stuff in your skull. Let's just play it safe. Ask your parents.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I don't forget. Can we just talk about the wolf some more?
Would you be willing to part with that sword?
My sword? But it's my sword. I need it.
Yeah, but maybe you could give it to me.
From him, he clearly treasures the toy.
What do you need a sword for?
For fighting angels and other monsters? They're big.
Angels aren't real.
You don't know that.
Our aunt got it for him for his birthday. He can't just give it to you. If you want it, then it has to be fair. With honor.
I'm listening.
When Dreadwolf met with the legendary Smith Kuro of the Grey Fang tribe, Dreadwolf didn't have coin. So she traded her event-type pendant that she had since she was a pup, so Kuro would make her a dagger.
Okay.
The Phantasma Stiletto. It's so sick.
Okay.
You have to offer something big, or else it's not fair and he keeps the sword.
Okay. Okay.
So many. There's the
Trying not to lose count of all the cool stuff he does.
But the best are the drinking cups. Everyone wants those. Special. What do you mean? You can drink from them.
and they look like wolves. 66. You know, like the wolves.
Yes, of course.
We've only seen the ones from the Redemption arc.
The Redemption arc has 6 cups. There's Tyrant Wolf, Placid Wolf, Dream Wolf, Critical Wolf, Stubborn Wolf, and Eager Wolf.
Tell me more.
They're big, and each one looks like... because no one has any. The boat people brought some cups once.
Ha 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 ha.
Girls went crazy and bought them all.
This is just like those adults that buy Pokemon cards for reselling.
The toy store had some, but no one wanted those because they were so...
Alright. So, what now? You can ask us a...
No, remember what Mom said. Okay, you can ask some stuff because there's people around, and I can scream real loud.
Right. They want to make sure I'm not a
Years
poivert.
since you interacted with children, so a reminder. Been
Yep,
doing well enough so far.
The music man wears glasses. And sometimes...
she doesn't mean him. He's been here since forever. And he doesn't wear suits.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Odd. Like, how odd? We know Marlon.
So you heard. Perhaps they can confirm the woman's story.
He disappeared because the phone ate him.
She didn't say the phone ate him. We know what her dad looks like, because he's been here before. That she's been showing everyone else just in case.
Are you going to find her dad? But someone has to help her.
Can we talk about less sad stuff now? That's not a real name.
Tempo, tempo, tempo!
We should ask an adult.
Mom's at home. We live on a boat.
We don't know him. Mom didn't have fun with him. But that's when I was really little, so I don't remember.
At least you have your mom.
Yeah. Mom is all we need.
She's awesome.
Why aren't you at school?
Why aren't you at work?
A repulsive
Whoa.
thinking. She's been asked the question more than once.
not skipping, are you?
No. And it wouldn't matter anyway. There's no school today. Or tomorrow.
How come?
That's how it is now. We have 2 weeks of school. And then 2 weeks of nothing.
Oh?
Antonio's mom said it's because foreign politicians. He's my friend. He lives on another houseboat.
Foreignness is a bourgeois construct. Capital's the true monster here. Typical primitive thinking from those who fear a harder, fully accelerated society.
No school for 2 more weeks. Yeah.
I had to do the communist option. How long has it been like this?
Since 2 years. I remember because I helped Arla with the alphabet.
Shut up. I knew the letters already.
But it was only 1 day a week at first. And then our teacher said she had to help other schools. So now it's like this.
An eternal wonder class is being manufactured before your very eyes.
Whoa.
Antonio's school doesn't open anymore. He's so lucky.
Oh.
I wish
Oh
my
no.
house was like that.
Don't say that. Mom said we might go to the one in the sunset. But she doesn't seem sure.
A bourgeois district in the northern parts of Portofino.
No, we do loads of stuff. Like watch TV. Sometimes I go to the canal with Antonio and the others.
We have homework. I make sure he does his. But it's not the same.
Your school just needs a way to make money. The fix is obvious. Tiered student memberships. I'm sorry this is happening to you. You deserve better. Sounds like Portafolio lacks a strong hand to hammer you kids into something useful. You need to liberate your school. I'm a dad now. I gotta go with the nice to kids option.
That's really nice. Maybe it'll be okay.
I don't want to talk about dumb school anymore. Can we talk about anything else?
Okay.
Damn. I thought that would help with the sword thing. Yeah.
It's easy. You've had loads of life
Oh no.
experiences, just
No. What's their power? Wow, she sucks.
no irony. Only the truth.
That's boring. Everyone does that, I think.
Slowly, the kids turn away from you. The kids study you.
Oh,
Do you want to talk about the wolves some more?
Okay.
The children ignore.
Obviously, they're not around at nighttime, but yeah, I think those kids are now going to be more recurring element to this area. Okay, we really got to stop. Much like Disco Elysium, it just keeps sucking me in. I can't stop myself. All right. Alright, we'll stop here. I feel like I accomplished a lot, and yet at the same time, I've done nothing. I know that's not true. I learned a lot, and I got some stuff accomplished, but it's also super frustrating. Yeah, I'm 5 experience points away from a level up, and then I could put that communist thought in my thought cabinet. But oh well, we'll continue this probably on Sunday. Until then, we'll get some rest and end it here. I'm digging this game. This was the day of highs and lows. There were moments where I was like, "Oh my god, this has just as much magic as Disco Elysium," and then there were moments where I was like, "Okay, this is being very try-hard. I wish it would be its own thing instead of being like Disco Elysium." So it managed to do both at different times. All right.
A low, tilting shelf marked in heavy block letters. Despised. You turn your attention away from the shelf.
Okay. All right, that's it. I gotta stop. I have to go to sleep. This game it's addictive like Disco Elysium, at least on the first playthrough. Will I get to 300 hours? That's a different question.